Yo, what's up, everybody? It's King Hitman here. I hope you guys are having a good day and are ready to talk Dokkan. Now, we have LR Jiren here. Tech Jiren, of course, full power Jiren. Hopefully, he's coming to global within, I'd say, the next 7 days. Hopefully, he's coming in the next 7 to 8 days. I'm recording this on the 13th. I'm posting it when I record it. Now, I'm doing this video for the sake of comparing him to LR Turles. I personally think LR Turles is better. Certain people think Jiren is better. I don't blame you for having either opinion. I feel like Turles with that support is ridiculous. But I'm going to try to convince myself that Jiren is better, if not at least the exact equivalent to Turles, just in different ways. But here we are right here. Now, I'm going to do this on a scale. I'm either going to say I'm going to go through each part of his kit, each skill set, and then I'm going to say based off of his, based off of what I see, I'm going to say whether it's a 0 through 10, or I'm going to say it's, maybe I'll say 0 through 5 stars, you know, same difference. So leader skill, Universe 11, 3 key, 170%, and Universe Survival Saga, 3 key, 150%. Now, if you know, I'm saying this simply because through 2 weeks, we know that the Universe Survival Saga is going to get a massive buff. Jiren, let's just say, Jiren automatically has a 10-star leader, or 10-star, I mixed the two. Let's just say Jiren has a 10 out of 10 leader skill, 5-star leader skill. I'm assuming the number 1 and number 2 best units on the game are going to be, in the game in 2 weeks, are going to be on this category, being a blue Vegeta and a UI Goku. So I guess I can't really go anything below 9. So here we are. Now, his super attack, of course, Heat Wave Magnetron, it causes colossal damage, greatly lowers defense. I'd say that's like really, for an LR that's supposed to be the best unit in the game, that's like a 4. It's really, really basic. The only reason I even gave it 4 is because that factors into Jiren's passive skills, so I almost don't blame them for that, but it's still stupid. Greatly lowering defense is always going to be stupid. 18 key, overheat, Omega Heat Magnetron causes Mega Colossal, massively lowers defense with a medium chance of stunning. Now, if you know that this is actually going to get an update if it hasn't already on JP, where it's going in. If it was 25%, it's 30% now. If it was anything outside of 30 and it says medium, it is now a universal 30% chance. They're doing that with high and great too. So I guess I think Jiren was always 30, but let's just say that's a buff to Jiren if it wasn't already. Now, passive, and by the way, I'd say this is a 6 out of 10 because you can't always get it. Massive lowering defense is trash. Medium chance, some people aren't stunnable, but that's still, I always like stun chances. Passive skill, the value of victory. I like that one. I like that. I didn't even know that was his passive skill name. Attacking defense 200%. Come on. Key +1 with each attack received up to 5. And then his attacks are effective against all types when the enemy is in attack down or defensive down status, and he performs a crit if the enemy is stunned. Now, matter of fact, let me get into the graphic and I'll come right back. Now, we have Jiren here with no active skill. Jiren has a 13.9 million attack stat, or no, excuse me, a million APT. If I say attack stat, I meant APT. 13.9 million APT because super effective against all types. That's a 1.5 times multiplier. He's probably somewhere around 9 million, maybe 8 million, and then he went a little over the edge because of type advantage. He has 250k defensive stat, and he has an average of 23 key. Nothing less to say. Oh, no, nothing more to say. Now, of course, this is a Rainbow Jiren. His buddy is a Topo. We know Topo, what he brings to the table. If you don't know, hopefully you'll find out soon because this guy's ridiculous. Raises his attack by 30%, which I'm sure he factored into this. So he's raising Jiren's attack if he goes in the first slot. He's also giving him 40% attack and defense and 1 key while lowering the enemy's defense, which means unless they completely negate it as a boss, Jiren will always have type advantage against whoever he's fighting. And then besides that, oh no, excuse me, their Linc set. They share Supreme Warrior, Shocking Speed, Godly Power, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. Jiren does not get legendary power as often as you would like. However, that seems to be why he brought this Murdock, because Murdock gives 30% and legendary power. So I'm sure that was just his main reasoning. Besides that, Turles, Turles is insane. You could bring Bojack in this slot right here for this Bojack, but now I'm getting off topic. I'm just team building. I don't know. I just had to. I had to. Now, coming back to Jiren's passive skill, or excuse me, his active skill. Gives himself 30% attack and defense. That's calculated differently. That is a massive buff. he debuffs the enemies by 30% attack and defense and stuns them for 1 turn, regardless of like what turn you're in, stuff like that. As long as you get hit 5 or more times. He also, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. That was odd. I was about to say, along with him stunning and having attack and defense debuffs, he's going to perform his critical hit. So you're going to have to slap a 1.9 times multiplier on that. Actually, is it 1.9? It might be the 1.9 times multiplier on his APT. Nah. It's probably the 1.5. But anyway, Jiren's Linc set, Supreme Warrior. Oh, his passive skill. His passive skill is a 10 out of 10, I guess. I mean, his passive skill is absurd. Active skill, I've heard people say, I can't get this before turn 3 or 4. It takes a while to get it. You don't get it as often as you'd like. Sometimes Jiren is literally hitting so hard that you don't get it, which I don't know why that's a complaint, but believe me, I've heard that complaint before on the Reddit. But I guess his active skill, if you can't get it consistently, I'd say it's maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'll say 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Settle on 6. Linc skill, Supreme Warrior, Shocking Speed, Infighter, Godly Power, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Now, since Jiren's not a Saiyan, he's not going to have Super Saiyan, he's not going to have Prep for Battle. However, Jiren's Linc set with this topo right here, or this topo if you want to run him. Wow. I mean, they're getting all of their links active. The support is going to be insane. They're just best friends. Like, there's few other duos in the game that compare the way these two compare and put out the damage these two will put out. So with that being said, his Linc set with a topo is a 10 out of 10, or well, I guess an 8 out of 10 since they don't share 2 links, but you know how it works out. And then outside of that, like, if you were to take him off of a Tournament of Power team, which would be weird, but if you were to, I'd say a 5 out of 10, honestly. Shocking Speed, Godly Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I feel like those are the only real links you're going to get. But 5 out of 10 if there's not a Tobo or somebody who's giving him support on the rotation. Categories: Universe Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Full Power, Universe 11, and Space Traveling Warriors. How do I feel? Categories, I'd say a 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. So, honestly, man, I might have to give him an 8 out of 10. The reason I say 8, Universe Survival Saga, like I said, this is probably going to be a top 3 team. If it's not already, it's going to be when the anniversary drops in 2 weeks. Realm of Gods, arguably the best or second best team in the game. Full Power, always in that top 5 conversation, probably top 6. Universe 11, meh, but it's Jiren's team, so if you're running it, you're probably running Jiren as the leader. And then Space Traveling Warriors, which absurd. It's already getting overlooked, but it's absurd. The roster is underrated. Now, when Jiren gets all of his buffs active, he gets his active skill, 290% attacking defense. Now, this is where the graphic for this comes into play. Jiren gets a 20 million APT. This is definitely with the type or the crit type advantage boost. So 1.9 million. It's probably around 11, and then it's 1.9 times whatever you had, like whatever your attack stat was, if you didn't know. And so now he's at 20 million. 330, bro, that is, when you read it, it's different. But if you were to play the game and see that in your upper right corner, crazy. 330,000 and then an average key of 24. He has every link active except Infighter because of Murdock, if you were to get Murdock on this rotation. So in every turn, or every link except Infighter, and then he's in slot 2. I don't really need to explain myself much more. We know what he is, man. This guy's insane. Where do I rank him? I put him at 2, honestly. I feel like Turles is better, but if you think Turles is slightly worse, I don't blame you, like I said. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys disagree? Do you guys agree? I'm going to do a video on Turles. Technically, I have it recorded already, but you didn't know that. Shh, you didn't know that. But Hitman's out. I hope you guys are having a good day. Comment your thoughts down below on where these units rank. And I'm out.